What's up, traders? Welcome back to KJ Trading. Today's gonna be another live day trading video. Time currently is 9:15. I just thought I would start recording now. Since it is pre-market, my scanner again will not work. So what I typically do around this time is I go on YouTube here and I pull up these guys. Or Calvera Trading. He's got this free scanner. Or I'll go to Ross Cameron and just quickly look in there. You can see under 50 million float here. I'll fully zoom it in so you can see better picture here. So I'll look through like the first four of these guys, see which ones are good, and like the first couple here on the above 50 million, and then that's it. And then I'll put them into a quick watch list. So I'm gonna bring that over here off the screen. And then I also wanted to show you how I make the watch list. So you guys don't need all this junk in here. You don't need the ask, you don't need the bid, and you don't need last price. You need the symbol, you need the net change, you need percent change. Mark tells you the price they are currently at, and then shares for float. So you got your symbol, you got your net change, percent change is, oh, you also need volume. Can't forget about volume, that's very important. So percent change is more important to me, and then volume is more important, and then the float. Mark needs to be all the way at the top though. So this is how I would make it if you guys want to make one, just like that. Don't worry, it's all going to be squished for now. I'm just going to put the things in here and then detach it, and I'll show you how to do that as well. I'm just going to full screen it over here so I can read this. All right, so huge. Let me just put huge in here. Let me see what huge is doing. I should have checked them first. Gapped up to 4, been downtrending the whole day. Not there. Right there, perfect. So I got that trend line. Come on.
ABBV.
I got that trend. They also got this trend, maybe? Kind of looks like a trend, yeah. And then they got that. So they're just downtrending, so I'm not really too interested in them unless they break out of this trend line. So I'm actually not even going to include them. AREC. AREC. I'm just going to I'm trying to show you my process of how I really do get to stocks. Pre-market.
AA.
So I kind of can analyze what I want to trade then. And then everything that pops with my scanner, I can also check. Once in a while, my scanner will get some pre-market stuff,
CRBP.
but it normally never does. So this guy, you guys are good. What is the stock? AREC. So AREC, they're good. I'll do one more. IMTX. IMTX. More expensive stock, but that's
SKLZ.
okay. I kind of like these guys too. So IMTX. And now I'm going to go to over 50 million. TNXP. TNXP. Do not like them at all. This is kind of like bot trading or robot trading algorithms and stuff like that. ONTX. ONTX. Again,
SSKN.
horrible. ACEL. Again, horrible. ZSAN. And again, horrible. So everything over the 50 million is trash. Everything under is good. So that's all we need to know. So now I'm going to come over here, detach it, put that back.
CLOV.
Oops. Gotta make sure it's up first. Click here. Is this still on or is this? Here it is. Put this on so it doesn't go away. And now make sure this is on red. And we're good. Just might have to extend this over. So this is what I found so far using the resources at my fingertips. Didn't have to pay for anything here. You guys
RPD.
could do the same thing. Let me just drag that up. So that's what we got so far. And I'm going to short it. I'm not short it.
AMC.
sort it by volume for now. So we got these guys. Okay, look at that pre-market high. I can't take that because
MVIS,
it's way too
UEC.
extended here, but I'm gonna come back in about 10 minutes or so. I want to have a trade here. Okay, I'm back. It's 9:27. We got 2.5 minutes left. These guys did make a high while I was gone. They also did break this trend, but then they came right back up here. Not too sure how to trade these guys yet. I'm guessing a pre-market high break would be good. Let's check out somebody else here. These guys are falling off, sadly. IMTX. These guys do look decent. They're just a little expensive, but historically, I actually do better on expensive stocks. More expensive, like in the $20 range. 15 to 20 is where I actually have made the majority of my money. Day trading, believe it or not. And that's probably because they move dollars like they're nothing, so you can make more money on them quicker. But I don't know. So let's see here. 1.5 minutes to the bell. I'm gonna zoom in. Put this down here or something. Put it out of my way. Just feel like it's in my way up there. This won't populate yet, and then my actual Gappers watch list or Gap Scanner watch list won't populate yet until 9:30. So pre-market break looks great. They did break the pre-market high, made a slightly higher high of 2 cents, and then rejected right back down. I'm gonna make a new trend line here since this is not what it is. This one will have some more value there. And then obviously I'll buy at 342 for the break. So we got 30 seconds here. I need to pull over my active trader. Knew I was missing something. Pull this back over. That's too much. Come on. Right there. Alright. That's that. Going with 10 shares again here. I don't want them to break a pre-market. I do not want that. So hopefully they don't do this in the next 2 seconds. Alright, 230 through it. It's too fast. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah. I was debating on hitting it. I just didn't. Obviously too extended now. Okay. Anybody else here? They're falling off. These guys are not doing too much there. See if my other scanner real quick is doing anything. Let's go to scan. Stuff should be in here. Maybe I have to wait a minute. Oh, well, drag that back up there. 5 minute, these guys. Pretty extended here. That's usual though. How much volume? Oh my god, guys, look at that. Almost 4.85 million it's going to be. Almost 5 million shares of volume. Everybody's on this stock. Now one candle. Look how much volume they have already. 32 million. All right. This is definitely the stock to be watching today. And they have a decently low float of only about 25 million. Still can't take this trade yet. I gotta wait for a pullback, and then first minute candle make a new high. So pullback, maybe bounce on this support level. That would be decently nice. Obviously, in hindsight now, buying this break would have been absolutely great. It was just too fast. I hesitated for about 2 seconds there, debating on it, and by that time they were already making new highs, like way high on the 370s. That's how fast that was. That turned into a doji. Wow, I'm surprised on that. These are all topping tails now. This thing might pull back much further than I think it or hope it will. Possibly. Can't trade it yet though. Not yet. Alright, my other scanner is populating, as you can see here, and I sort it by percentage. Huge is in there. I don't think they were doing too much though. They're probably gonna break 380. Well, they just hit it. There's 85. They're probably gonna break 4, and they're probably gonna go up to like 420. Because 4 is a big level. I already know that. 5 minutes just too extended. I can't take a trade on it. I gotta sneeze. Ooh, man. Alright. Okay. Come back down. I just feel like buying anywhere in this you can make money, but they're just overextended and I don't want to do that. Chasing never works out. By the time I get in, it's gonna come down. That's how it works for me, at least. I'm sure it works the same for you. So I'm not gonna do that. My strategy on this is gonna be for the pullback, consolidate a bar or two, and then first minute candle make a new high, or the first 5 minute candle make a new high, whichever comes first here. I want them to reject 4. I don't want them to break over. I want them to save that for the next run. Looks like they're gonna break it though. I hope they reject it and come back down here. I'm looking for big bids up there. I don't think there is any. No, nobody's willing to buy up there, so it's gonna come down here. Maybe. Only halfway through. Nope, right through it. I didn't look at level 2 there. I was looking at the chart, so I don't know if there was any big bids. It did reject again though. I want it to come down here, consolidate for a minute. It needs to come down further here. It needs to break this 9 EMA or 10. Why is it a 10 EMA? That's weird. I'm gonna fix that. I don't know why it's 10. I did not change it. That is definitely odd. Not too sure why that was at 10. So it's coming down. The 5 minute candle opened way up here, so it's not going to be a 5 minute play until another 5 minutes. But they're going to drop. I'm going to wait for the confirmation here to get in. And maybe I can have a new strategy of just trading these breakouts momentum like Ross, but I don't know. I don't have any experience of doing that. In this case, it would have worked if you just kept buying in, but I don't know. This could be a dip buy, possibly. I could buy the dip here, have my stop below here, so risking about 10 cents. Looks like it's going to work there. Too late, though. I mean, typically it works, but these guys are really extended. For me, at least. I just don't want to talk myself into something that I don't want to take here, so I'm just going to wait for that setup. Check out somebody else really quick. Okay, they are not doing anything. These guys have a huge range. That's crazy. I don't know how to trade them yet. They're kind of just chopping around. Would like my gap scanner to work here. I think I might have to reload it. Okay, that's what I'm looking for there on them. I need to reload this though. Just click anything and then Gap scanner. So that's the only thing that are popping up in there. But I got 4 things here. Why does it do that? Do you guys know? I would really like to know why. Alright. Could be a dip by here. I would like this tiny candle to be tiny, not to do much of anything here, and I want the next candle to go above it, and that's when I get in here. So I want this to stay down here and not do much of anything. That's what I want to see. Support is all the way down here, so they could come all the way back down to 340. Definitely possible here. But I will buy the first minute candle and make a new high. I don't want this to go green yet, though. I'm in there. Okay, it's already going. I bought the little break over this. This should signal it's starting an uptrend again. And normally, they start to go. But it doesn't look like it in this case. My stop is below here. Or the low here. Give it a second. Wait, it went 1 cent below. I hit 350, so 49 is going to have to be my stop. I was already through it. I'm going to hold it for a quick second here. It might bounce right back up like they are. Holding it. So that was a false breakout there. Why is my 5 minutes so different? No, it's not different. It just wasn't zoomed in. Alrighty. My scanner has been weird, not loading the watch list. So I'm gonna have to use this one I just made. It's only loading those 2 stocks when there's like 5 stocks in the scanner. It's not putting them in the watch list though. I don't understand why. They're doing the consolidation after the big drop. So I might look to add again over this point. I might add another 10 shares over that point here. Which is right here. Oh, I might get stopped out here. So if it breaks over this, I'll buy again. Another 10. For that break quickly over. I thought they broke it. As soon as I bought, they did come right back down here. So that might not be too good. Let me click 20, just have a sell. Look like they might pop over. Because they did break it by a cent there. Hoping that they don't come down too much here. As soon as they hit it, I clicked the button and they came right down. So I got a lower fill. But I don't like to see that. It's not what I want to see anyway. Because I might just come crashing down here. My stop is this low. And they're ready to it. They're way through it. Dang. Jesus, man. I should have had it on active trader. That's a stupid mistake. Stupid mistake. I should have had that on active trader. Now I'm holding it all the way down here. That is the stupidest mistake I've probably ever made there. That's got to be the dumbest mistake I've made in a long time. Yeah. Definitely regretting that. Definitely regretting that one. But possibly there's support here, so I don't know. Now I'm just looking for it to come back up really quick. If it does. Buyers might be scared out of this one though for how much it just dropped. They're 30 cents below me right now. That's huge. Cannot believe I did that. Can't believe it did that either. But if it keeps going, I'm gonna have to sell them. Well, you guys can see what happens day trading. All right, I gotta get out. $9. Jesus. Okay. Well, let's see if we can make any of that money back. That's gotta be the stupidest mistake I've ever made, and now it looks like an even better dip buy because I just bounced here. I'm gonna get back in here with 10. Do I have money? Yes. I'm getting him back down here. They did just bounce off to support. My stop is below it. So below it is 316, so that's gonna be my stop here. Want to wait for more confirmation? I'll add another 5 if it breaks over this. Oh, I'm putting my stop in just in case they rock it down here. Looks like they are. I want to get out if they break this stop, moving it down 1 more cent here just so I can see better. This should act as a support. This could be a good 5-minute setup here though. If they break this high, I'm buying in another 5. 28. I'm buying another 5 there. But I gotta have it ready. Hopefully my hotkey does work. I don't know if I took all the hotkey buttons off or not, but okay. I'm trying it again here. That one didn't work out, but maybe this one will. It's the same thing how I lost all the money the other time. I bought in for the dip. First minute candle make a new high, and it didn't work exactly. And I just kept averaging in. I didn't average in here. I bought again for the break, and it just never broke. And I didn't put the stop in. I'm getting out down there. They broke it. So $10. That is extreme. It's a huge loss. They just popped right back up, but they broke that trend line, so I don't like it now. Let's look at a different stock, would we? I was happy this morning, got up early. Not looking so happy now. Definitely irritating that I made that stupid mistake of giving it a second and not putting the stop in. If anybody's watching this video, put your stop in. Do not hesitate ever. It costs you a lot of money, and I know this. I've done it too many times now. Put your stop in where you say you're going to get out. Don't give it that second to move, because by then it's going to be way through your stop and you're going to be down some serious money. That's happened to me way too many times here. Probably over 100 times in my entire trading year and a half career, and not even a career, because a career actually pays you money. All I've done is lose money so far, or I've lost more money than I made. Day trading, when I was day trading options, I did make good money. This stock is just dropping. How are these guys doing? How much money do I have here? 29 bucks. See if I can't do something here. Looks like almost all the action might be pre-market. Really good volume on this stock here in these last 3 candles. Decreasing bear volume, which is also very good. I'll play the first minute candle to make a new high here. I can't take that yet. Can't take it. Part of me is saying buy this break over this right here, which is where they are now. But then part of me is saying that's way too high. Wait for your 1 minute candle to make a new high. So many voices in a day trader's head. Because there's so many different ways that a stock can move. And you got to pick the right one at the right time. It's not as easy as people think. It's actually very hard. So that was the first 1 minute candle to make a new high. I just didn't have my cursor on the buy market there. Do I want to buy this? Not too sure yet. Also, since I missed it already. But it's just topping tails. So that could be a start of the downtrend. Can't believe I'm down $10 though. I shouldn't even trade. I should have a max loss. I mean, $10 is not like a lot of money. It's just a lot of money considering the size of the account here. That's probably like 4% of the account. Yeah, that was a good call out. Knew something was telling me not to buy there. I mean, I should stop trading. Or, I mean, it doesn't exactly matter because it's not like it's a lot of money here. But, man, this is definitely the worst I've had day trading stocks in a long time here. With this tiny account, that is. $10. I've never lost $10 on this tiny account day trading. My highest was like $7.50, which is also a ton. So they're not doing too much. These guys are still going, so it's a good thing. I just don't get how like almost every single candle here is red except for this one. Like you would think there would be something to come back after such a gigantic just red streak, but there isn't. That's why I lost so much money yesterday because I thought normally when they happen like a dip here, buyers just step right in and it goes right back up. But lately, like this past week, they haven't done that. They just continue to keep dropping. These stocks, the market just constantly changing, so it's not like you can keep one thing in your head or one setup because every single day it's different. It's so hard. So what I need to do to stop losing so much money is have my stops in. I need to know my profit to loss ratio, and put my stop in. That should be the first thing I do as soon as I get in and put a stop in. That should be the first thing I do. These guys are still going. Still going. Anything else? Let me check the scanner because there's more stuff in here. Huge. Let's check them out. I just typed it, but again, these guys are just tanking too. They basically hit this same thing and then they broke it, so I'm not interested in them either. They're still bearish. SSKN. Again, they're just tanking. I mean, they have support down here, so it could be a dip buy on these guys, maybe. Possibly, I don't know. I wouldn't call this making an uptrend unless it broke over this high. And by then, it could just reject. So, I don't like any of the stocks, so I'm just going to call it. I'm not going to trade anymore today. I've already lost a ton of money. $10, 10 cents. Might as well tell you what percent on the account it is. Let me just go on my phone and check here. It's probably like 4%, if not more than that. 4.23% of the account. So that's horrible. Obviously it's horrible. Nobody wants to lose 4% on their account in a day, especially day trading. But I mean, this account and what I'm doing is very different to how I would trade a large account, we'll like say 30 grand, because it's only about $250 in the account. Well, not now since I just lost. You can just check right here. It's now 227. It was 250 a couple weeks ago. I just keep losing it. But there's a big difference in this account to like me trading a bigger account. One, I would use no more than 10% in any given trade, so I wouldn't be losing much. If I did, it would not be no 4% in the account. It might be 1% max loss on the day, and then I won't trade no more. And two, I can day trade as much as I want, so I don't have to worry about my buying power and how many shares. I just can focus on the charts and not, you know, oh, how much money do I have? Can I do this or that? You know, that's where margin is great. And once you have over the $25,000 mark, you have no more PDT rule. Day trade as much as you want with instant settlements. I just need to work on stop loss, management. Put that in. Know my risk to reward. That's what I need to start working on here. I'm sure you guys can agree with that by watching me. My couple viewers I do get, but that's okay. Yep. So these guys never bounced, broke this low, and then just tanked. And they're about to break all. Yeah, they already broke all pre-market, or these lows at least. I'm actually gonna go over the trades really quick. I did say I was the end of the video, but it's not. I want to go over my trades here because I did have a good trade and I did have a bad trade. Yes, they both lost me money, but that doesn't mean it's a good or bad trade off of how much you made. It really matters on how you entered and exited. My first trade here of buying 10 for this break was a good trade because it's my setup and it was working until it didn't. Now, it was good entry for what could have happened, but it just didn't work out. So, and then me adding another 10 was probably not something I should have done, seeing that they keep going down here. My stop already on those 10 shares should have been here. So, overall, that trade was bad because I did not ever sell my shares. And then this candle made a new low, and this candle made a new low, and then they never made really any higher highs. So I should not have added another 10 for the break, and I should have had my stop loss way before here and not, waiting for something to happen. And then again, it was also a horrible trade because I didn't have my stop loss in. So overall, buying 10 here, buying 10 there, and trying to sell them, that entire first trade I took was absolutely horrendous. That was a horrible trade. The first buying 10 was good, and then the other buying 10 and selling them was just horrible because they never ever really made new highs. They did, so it could have worked, but I should have already been stopped out in the first 10 here because they broke this low. You get what I'm trying to say, right? I do. Anyway, I should have already been stopped out, so that trade should have never even happened, that second one. And then I probably would not have lost $10. Well, I definitely would not have, because I would have already been stopped out of the trade without 10 shares, holding 20 all the way down here, which is just horrible. I cannot believe I did that. Only because I never put my stop in. I gave it that extra second, and that extra second just tanked. And then here was also, this was a good trade. This was the best trade I took today. Yes, I lost money on it, but it bounced off the support. This support was pre-market all day long. Support here, and it bounced again. So what did I, hold on, let me zoom out. So what did I do here? It bounced and I bought 10 for maybe some sort of bounce up because I've been tanking so much, but they never did. Now this trade normally works a lot of the time. It worked yesterday. It works most of the time. Plenty of my trades bouncing off support. This is a good trade. It just did not work in this case. So I did lose more money on it. I lost another dollar on it. Exactly a dollar, actually. And it was good that I did get out because they're only making lower lows here. If I never had a bounce, This trend line is now becoming a resistance. They bounced below it, and now they're probably going to make all-time lows. But yeah, that's all I have to say in this video. Likes and leave a comment. If you guys have these same problems, I'm sure you guys do, especially for beginners. I am a beginner. I've only been doing this for a year and a half. I'm only 17. I'll be 18 soon in May. So I got a long time to actually learn and become successful here. It's very hard to do in a small account because you have so many challenges on you, and I'm sure you can agree with that as well. But yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Here's a little bonus footage. They came up and rammed it again, rejected it. Just wanted to show that, and maybe if they do break it, they're going to break here, but I'm not trading it. I just want to see what happens here in a couple minutes. Come back if they break it or don't. So I'm just coming back to show that they did reject it once again and tanked horribly. That's all.